This is AI Buddy Landell, and you're about to listen to Booking the Territory, the unprofessional wrestling podcast. So stop working yourself into a shoot you numbnuts. This show is strictly for entertainment purposes only. Don't be a dumbass and get offended by anything on this show. And if you do get offended, that's a you problem. Before I throw it to the fellas for another banger of an episode, shout out to all the BTT patrons who keep this show going, including the largest Patreon contributors, Disrespectfully, Classy, Mark E. Blassie, Joe Ice, Good Old Justin, and the Token Smurfette and John Potts. Now, enjoy this Outlaw Mud Show podcast. Remember, if it don't snow, it don't go. And be blessed and be a blessing, pal.
Hi, everybody. This is Jim Cornette, pro wrestling legend, and you're listening to the Booking the Territory Unprofessional Wrestling Podcast.
This is the artist formerly known as Daryl Van Horn, James Mitchell, the Sinister Minister, and I'm here to let you know I would rather slam my cock in a car door than to miss the dulcet tones of Hard Body Harper, my illegitimate son, on Booking the Territory podcast.
Woo, Messi, this is professional wrestler Jimmy Valiant, the Boogie Woogie Man. Tell my people, my brothers and sisters, don't you dare miss Booking the Territory. Oh, yeah.
This is a one-man gang. You're listening to Booking the Territory Pro Wrestling Podcast.
Welcome back, everyone, to this week's episode of Booking the Territory, the unprofessional wrestling podcast, where tonight we are covering WCW Saturday Night on TBS from March the 5th of 1994. As always, if you're listening to this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that like button on the video. It helps the show grow. Type a comment or two as well. That is also very, very helpful. So to all of you who are doing that out there, thank you very much. We definitely appreciate it. And don't forget to become a patron at tinyurl.com/PatreonBTT. That way you can get all of our shows, including our pay-per-views and clashes and the JV Goon Squad shows and whatnot. On that note, let me welcome in the Jimmy Jam Garvin of BTT, who is here in place of Doc this week, who is on business travel. The one and only Mean Mike Crockett from the Wrestling Podcast About Nothing. Crockett, how goes it?
Yeah. It goes all right. Those people, those prospective patrons, Ask Harper has been off the chain, as the kids say. So make sure you sign up on Patreon and get all that Harper goodness.
Yeah, part 3 is out now. We need to get to part 4 at some point and record it. But thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying it. But those shows, I think you described it best, Crockett, when you said it's like a long intro. What did you say? You were texting me. You describing what the Ask Harpers were.
Yeah. It wasn't like a question and answer type of thing. It's, the three of you guys, just kind of, the topics come up, the questions come up, and then you guys kind of discuss the whole thing. So it's not really just Ask Harper. It's like, it's like a long version of like, it's like the shenanigans at the beginning of an episode just for a half hour or an hour.
Right. And to make the point, like, we do ask Harper the questions and he answers, but then it kind of like sometimes those questions like create discussion and we'll have a talk. Right. And then also Harper has trouble staying on topic. So it's you're kind of like constantly trying to lead the horse to water and try to make him drink. And he does drink. He answers the question, but sometimes he strays off. It's a really fun little dynamic we have on the show. So part 3 is out as you're listening to this. You can go to tinyurl.com/PatreonBTT to get it. So we've done 3 of them. I can tell you we've barely scratched the surface. We're going to get a lot more because there's so many questions. So we appreciate all the questions that were submitted. We're just working through them. I think I told Crockett and a few people, I'll be shocked if we're done by Christmas time at this point. There were so many questions, so we'll get there. It's just one of those things. We'll make it happen. But I'm glad you are enjoying them, Crockett. That means a lot to me. And like I said, You can always ask a question to him on the show. So there's that, because you were talking about submitting a question yourself.
Well, yeah, I said to you in the past, like I don't need to submit a question because I had my own Ask Harper when I was down there in New Orleans.
Yeah, you had
so
like 6 hours with him.
That Saturday. Yeah.
Sheesh.
So yeah, but I hope if this goes till Christmas, I hope that you don't push off the D-Man Tremendous Christmas special.
Oh my God, don't remind me of that. I had the number one D-Man fan out there, Matt Wilson. He sent me some topics for D-Man. I'll just say that. And then I sent a screenshot. I didn't say who sent them to me. I sent a screenshot to D-Man. I go, look, what do you want to talk about? He's like, I don't know. And so then Matt sends me these ideas, and then I send them to D-Man, and D-Man goes, oh, bro, that sounds great. Tremendous. So we'll see how that goes to the Christmas special. That's going to be recorded before Christmas. I'm not taking up the week, a day during the week of Christmas to talk to D-Man.
Why? Come on.
It's I just no thanks. I love D-Man, but nah. But yeah, tinyurl.com/Patreon BTT for all that Harper gold. And I mean, it is absolute gold right now. So we've done about 2.5 hours of audio at this point, and there's so much more to go. It's going to be fun.
One more thing before we get going here. I know we're still waiting on the superstar to show up.
Yeah,
but,
he's supposed to be here, everybody. We're just he's running late.
Yeah, I just want to address something that's a couple weeks ago on the show where you kind of just you contacted me the week that our friend Mr. Rising debuted on WCW Saturday Night, looking for information, tips, behind the scenes stuff, and
continue.
I gave you that information, and then you went on the show and basically completely disregarded it.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Would you like to tell the people what you sent me about Mr. Terry Rizing, Paul? Well, I go to high school with
Paul. No, just I had rock solid information as a person who's been around New England independent wrestling for many, many years, and you decided to defer to your history of WWE and just completely disregarded what I had to say, and I didn't really appreciate it at all.
No, I thought
that's bullshit.
Thank you, Harper.
He joins the show. He's over there getting blown or something. If you hear that ruffling in the background, because that's what Harper does.
Oh shit! Did you hear that?
Scooting
with the pillow.
Yeah, everyone always knows when Harper's on the line.
Okay, so why don't you share these finer points that I missed then, oh great one?
Well, you're just saying you think that it wasn't his tryout match that aired, and it 100% was his tryout match. The match with Kent Cole was the match that they aired, and I think he's even said this in like one of his DVD documentary deals that he didn't know that it was going to be on, and he was at home watching on TV, and his match just appeared on TV.
Okay, so set the record straight. The history of WWE.com states that he had a match and it went so good that they sent him out there again to have another match that was taped for TV. What you're saying is to the contrary. The first match he had was so good, they just went ahead and aired it on TV, and there was no instance of, oh, you need to go out there and have another match so we could have it for TV.
No. Both are kind of true, because
that's what I'm saying.
He had a second match in that taping against Larry Santo, which I think you just reviewed, but he didn't. They had the first match was his tryout match, and that's the one they aired first.
Right.
So he did have two matches in that taping. He had the tryout match, and then they sent him out against it. Oh, that was good. Sent him out again, and they ended up airing both of them. He didn't know. Right. He didn't know they're going to air the one that was his originally his tryout match.
So he didn't know the very first one was going to make air. Is what you're saying? That's where the inconsistency comes from. Okay, so he didn't know until after it aired that I didn't realize that was going to be for TV.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel better now?
Yes.
Okay.
Let the record show.
The other part is the name. It is spelled Terry Rizing, like Risin, the first time. The second match, it's spelled Rising, with an ing at the end and a Z. So,
right.
What was the story behind the name that they misspelled the first time?
They just
botched
heard
it.
them say it. They just heard them say it and then just typed it out. And we've gone on at length about the TBS interns that do the chirons, the lower thirds for WCW Saturday Night, and all the misspellings. We've heard you about 112 times talk about Arn Anderson, but that's one of those deals. I mean, the name, the name is the name. He was originally given the name by Kowalski. Kowalski wanted him to be the Terrorizer, and he's like, I don't know about that. So he decided to appease his trainer and try to make it a little better and try to make it something more unique. I mean, it's terrorizing, and that's the name, but yeah, he could have been the Terrorizer if he went with what Kowalski had suggested.
Yeah, I don't judge anybody by their first quote unquote names, but I mean, it is what it is, right? Like, we've all seen some crazy names. I mean, look at Harper's name; it's stuck with him forever.
I know.
And Hardbody Harper is not far off from Hardbody Harrison. And if you don't know who Hardbody Harrison is, just Google it, kids.
Yeah.
Like, it has nothing to do with Harper. And Harper tells a story one day to me. He's like, if I'd have known that at the time, I would have never took that name.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
For real.
Yeah. Okay.
Harper, were you out shooting monkeys? What's going on?
I don't know. I mean, they got a bunch of monkeys running around. I saw that.
You wanna before we move on, so since we set the record straight on Mr. Terry Rizing stories, you wanna tell the people what you're referencing now with this these infected monkeys that were being transported from Tulane University to somewhere in Florida, and the truck crashed, and we were told in this news story that these monkeys were dangerous and would be violent towards people. So if you see them, shoot them. I'm literally quoting what was said in this article, and this was not on theonion.com on October 28th. It literally said it was they were reputable news sources, and they said shoot the monkeys if you see them.
Yeah, apparently they all have COVID, Hep C, and one other ailment. I forget what the other one is. I don't think it's HIV, but it's something to that effect.
They were well versed in viruses.
Yeah,
so shoot to kill.
Last report I saw was that all but one had been dealt with, whatever that meant.
Oh, so one of them still running around.
That's the way it was stated. Yes. Crazy story.
I bet it might open up a Buc-ee's.
Oh, come on. You stupid son of a bitch.
That'll be awesome, huh?
It might open up. The monkey's going to open up a Buc-ee's?
Fucking right. We're not monkey around with this Buc-ee's. It's open.
Don't eat the hot dogs, though.
Jesus Christ.
That's nice.
Come on, Harper. What the fuck, dude? You seem like, dude, why people don't listen to the show. You bunch of fucking idiots. You think you're fucking funny, you aren't fucking funny. Somebody needs to tell you all that.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Good to be back, right, Crockett?
Yeah.
All right.
It's great.
It's great.
Where the fuck's Doc at?
Business trip.
Oh, fucking, yeah, whatever, bro. He's sitting on a sofa, right? You realize he just tells you this shit when he just has enough of you?
I can kind of prove where he's at, to be honest with you.
No, you can't.
No, I can't. I don't want to get into how, but
no, you can't. You can't prove it. You can't.
He's back down in Jamaica. He's in Jamaica with the red stripes, right?
Was that last week, Harper, that you told the story about shit posting? No, that was on Ask Harper. So there was, I don't want to ruin it, but there was a question. There was a question on Ask Harper about, does Harper enjoy shit posting more or doing something else more online? And Harper says, to give it away, like I said, it's better in his words, but he says, I like shit posting. And then
I love shit posting.
He tells this story about, like, it's a hypothetical, but he's like, yeah, bro. He's like, I just love ruffling people's feathers. So he tells his hypothetical story about, he sees a post on social media and it's about Troy Aikman going to UCLA. And Harper goes, no, he didn't. He went to USC. And the person responds, goes, "Are you crazy? He went to UCLA." And Harper goes, "Look it up on the internet. He went to USC." And so the guy looks it up on the internet and posts. He goes, "See, it says he went to UCLA." And Harper goes, "Oh, what kind of phone you using?" The guy says, "Android." Harper responds, "Oh, that's the fucking Android phone. Those shitting things, that's a piece of crap. They don't tell you the right answer." So it's like
use an iPhone.
It's like everything that somebody responds with, he takes the fork and goes another direction. So just to piss people off. So when you're arguing with people online, folks, just that's what you're doing right there. If you're dealing with a Harper, you're dealing with somebody who's, no matter what you say, they're gonna find another fork in the road.
Oh yeah.
Must be nice. Yeah. All right, Crockett. What else you got from this intro before we get into the Saturday night, where we'll undoubtedly, mix up other stories in here as well as we go through?
No, I think I'm ready to roll.
All right. Well, on that note, we will get into March 5th of 1994, Saturday night on TBS. This was taped February 22nd, 94. First half of the taping from that day, according to Crockett's favorite historical reference, History of WWE.com. At the open of the show, Mean Gene says, "I have a major announcement about Doc's favorite wrestler, Hulk Hogan, on the hotline." And Heenan demands to know what that update is. We then basically immediately go to the first match, which is the Boss. I'm sorry, I got to call him Boss Man. He's not the Boss. Versus Big Bad John. And Harper, I can't wait for you to see Ron Simmons' vest this week. You kind of got a glimpse of it right there, but wait till you see it. I know you're going to have some comments. Heenan's not happy with Mean Gene, though. But go ahead. What you got, Crockett?
Can you actually go back to the intro of the show at 109? What did they say here? I was kind of thrown off. The announcer is kind of running down the card for the day, and at 109 he says something like about hugs. Hold on, I'm gonna play 105 because I don't have that note. Here it is.
Steven Regal and United States champion Stunning Steve Austin. Effeminate hugs. Paul Orndorff and Paul Roma meet one.
What the hell was that?
Effeminate hugs. What?
What the hell? Hold on, I gotta play that again. I don't even know what he said. Was he trying to say feminine hugs? Here it is again. Hold on.
Effeminate hugs, I think.
It's champion Stunning Steve Austin. Effeminate hugs. Paul Orndorff and Paul Roma meet blonde bombshells to cold swing.
What the hell did he? They're pretty.
Does he say he femininely hugs?
The video is of Paul Roma and Paul Orndorff hugging.
You go to high school with him?
And something he says, effeminate hugs.
Yeah, because they do hug. I don't know what the hell that was.
It sounds like it was thrown in there.
Right, like somebody edited that into.
Right.
I don't know. Yeah, you got me on that one.
Yeah, this announcer's going off book. He's off script.
But I love Bobby and Mean Gene in the beginning. They look each other up and down. They do this a lot during this era. Look at them. Watch them. Watch what they do. They're funny together. Anyway, Mean Gene, like I said, says he has a major announcement about Hogan on the hotline, and Heenan demands to know what the update is. They're going to keep doing this bit all show. Then we then go to Boss Man versus Big Bad John. And you all probably know who Big Bad John is just not by that name. That appears to be who I thought was Max Muscle, but right now he's Big Bad John. Anyway, Crockett, I'll throw it to you if you got some thoughts on this one. It's not long. That's what she said.
Yeah, well, a lot of talk. Yeah, I know. Come on, let's class up the joint here. A lot of talk of the new WCW Saturday Night set. They're really pumping that up. They got the new the new doors that open, and it looks more like the intro now, and they got like the kind of caution tape all over the place. So they're really dressed up center stage here, and they're really kind of like putting this over the entire show long. But Boss and Big Bad John, I have something at 3 minutes that says hair. Like I told you before we recorded, I've watched this last week.
That right there, that kid.
No, but yeah,
What?
no, the woman.
Yeah.
I think the woman behind her, behind
is
him
that
on
a
the
female?
left. I don't know.
I thought that was a kid.
Whoa.
Look at that. Holy
I don't know.
Fucking Joe Dirt in the flesh.
Is it? I don't know what's going
That
on.
looks
that's
there.
like a
kid.
teenage boy with a terrible haircut to me.
And then the other guy with the fucking overalls.
Is like he's despondent.
Yeah, that's where the flying saucer landed right there, right in the field.
Jesus, I don't know, Harper. That looks like a.
Is that a girl?
That's it's either a teenage kid or that kid's mom. No, I don't think.
Oh my
No, I don't
God!
think
If
it's- I
that
don't
is
think it's
the
the-
kid's mom, look at that mullet, man. That is
Man.
terrible.
That it looks so bad, it's beautiful.
That's terrible. Do you really think
Jesus.
that's a mom?
I don't know.
And it's permed. Oh, they got something going on with it.
And this is 94, man.
I know, huh? But don't tell him that. Or her that.
Yeah.
Dude, that's terrible.
Oh. Yeah.
Man, look at that. They, them before they, them.
Come on, Harper.
The fuck? What?
Come on. What's wrong with you?
Goodness.
That's, come on.
Let me go
I
back.
can't laugh at that.
Let me go back a second too. You said something about the new
That's
intro. Oh, go ahead, Harper. So, like, finish up.
Nah, that's a kid.
That
It's
is
gotta
a
be
kid. That's what I'm saying. That's not a
That's
grown
what I'm saying.
woman.
You just said that's that kid's mom.
No,
I
no.
did.
Crockett said that, not me. That is a teenage boy with a cape attached to his head,
An
It looks like a
unfortunate
Davy
hairstyle.
Crockett fucking hat.
bruh.
The coonskin hat.
Hey.
That is so terrible. Okay. 10 minutes into the review portion, we're talking about this kid. I forgot my thought. I was going to say something else, and now I'm lost.
About the new
the
about
format.
doors
So
opening.
I don't know if anybody caught this last week. Doc was doing his version of Harper shit posting because he was like, I quit the new format. Well, I used to always call this era when they start that with the way the doors open. I call that the vault because it looks like a bank vault almost. Like if you look at
I
the
think it looks
graphics
like
on
a
it,
spaceship.
that too. But to me, I would always like knew it as like the vault type look. But anyway,
Yeah, is this the debut of the WCW on the canvas like that? With the
Oh, like
kind
the
of
target, yeah.
the gun
I think
sight
so.
kind of?
Yeah.
is it? I thought we had it. I thought we already had that.
I don't know. I'm asking.
I don't
I'm
know
not
either.
sure.
I don't pay attention to those details. Harper usually is the one who's the branding expert. He's the marketing expert.
Yeah, I think that's when you first see that new logo.
All right, well there you go. Anyway,
This is my timestamp.
the whatever slam that was.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a belly to back, and like Boss Man just doesn't go over with them. Just
No,
kind of
he
like
just kinda
drops.
dumps.
Oh fuck.
He just dumped him over. It was a quick match. Boss Man hits his finisher and beats him, and right guy won, I thought. But I don't know. That's all I had from it. Did you have anything else, Crockett?
Well, Max essentially gets right up after the finish, which is the thing. Like it was a trend on this show of people kicking out at 3 or 3.1. Yeah, this happened the entire show, but it started all right here. Like he gets up and almost no sells the finish. I mean, he is a big guy to be taking something that isn't necessarily super devastating, that Boss Man slam, but still, like, stick on the canvas for a couple seconds.
Yeah. I don't know if it was last week or week before. There was another week we were recording this where I noticed that too. Guys were just taking finishers and then they would like pop up quickly. I was like, wow, okay. I don't know.
I guess back then they didn't give a shit, dude. You know, I'm getting paid.
You talking about the job guys?
Yeah, I mean, just in general. I think they're just going through the motions.
I don't know, man. One Man Gang told that story in Mid-South where, oh God, I'm forgetting the guy's name. He did that to Paul Orndorff. Yeah, you're right. Max Muscle just rolls up.
He's almost on his feet before Boss Man is.
Yeah. One Man Gang tells a story. Somebody did that to, like Paul Orndorff in Mid-South. The guy's name was Larry Higgins. Anyway, he was enhancement talent, and and evidently Orndorff like got in the guy's face backstage and basically slapped him around, told him don't ever do that to him again. And Higgins was a big guy. He's just an enhancement talent, but he like popped up. He like literally popped up like a spring from the finisher. Orndorff's like, you can see Orndorff in the ring look at him like, what the hell's wrong with this dude popping up like that on my finisher? But he dealt with him backstage.
One, two, three.
Yeah, he kicked right. It was 3. He's out. Anyway,
and then Heenan says, "A good win, but a lucky win. Now go back and check the parking meters." Heenan's good. You know what? A funny thing too about Ventura. I was reading up on like the whole thing with Ventura and Heenan, and like coincidentally, Ventura had a vacation scheduled the week Heenan was debuting, and he was just gonna do like the one. He did the Clash and the one Saturday night, and then that was supposed to be it, but they just like kept him there.
Well, he's doing other shows. He's just not on Saturday night. Like he's still around.
Yeah,
Jesse Ventura.
Yeah,
he's a worldwide guy.
Yeah.
I thought he was gone.
Nah, he's not gone yet. Matter of fact, he's
around for a while.
Yeah, he's got several more months. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's
Damn,
not.
so they're paying both of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, they got that Turner money. I mean,
I guess.
Yeah, but after the match, Boss Man does cut a promo. I wasn't going to play it. He says he was only doing his job in that match with Flair and Vader on the pay-per-view. And Boss Man says, what are you going to do about it, Vader? If you want to know what we're talking about with that finish, go to tinyurl.com/PatreonBTT, where you can listen to us review the last pay-per-view. It's good stuff. Do you have anything from that promo, Crockett?
No, just Law, Order, and Justice and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's very repetitive.
Yeah.
You see what I mean by,
Right.
like, I see what you mean. It is more like a spaceship. I don't know. I used to call it a vault. The way it would open.
I thought it was like something from like Aliens or something, like the smoke and the fucking alien's going to come out. The xenophobe.
Yeah.
Where I think that's what they're called. Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to match it all up with the intro that they've had for the past few months. Like it trying to create synergy with the that intro with the they're making the T2 kind of wrestler guy and the
synergy.
The
Boy,
future, I guess.
That's a corporate term and a half.
He's got style. He's got grace. He'll knock you into outer space.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, the next match we go to is Scorpio and Bagwell, who were doing some dick dancing before the match, versus
look at him.
Swivel hips.
Go ninja, go.
Versus Rip Rogers and Ron Oates. Tony points out, Ron Oakes, I'm sorry. Tony points out how there's a new look. This is when he points out the new look again. And, we got the caution tape everywhere and the new entrance, as Crockett just said. Heenan calls Schiavone and Mean Gene paid snitches because Heenan is mad. He doesn't know what's going on with Hogan. Meanwhile, Gene and Tony do. And the last note I have before I throw it to you, Crockett, is it's 1994, and I'm sick and tired of hearing whoop, there it is. There were many whoop, there it is chants. It is ridiculous. And I'm like, I thought that died. I didn't know it kept going this much into 94, but here we are. So anyway, your thoughts on this one?
No, I thought we just kept that to the Arsenio Hall show, but it made its way to WCW.
It won't die.
This week, Heenan calls it, he says, whoopee, there it is.
Yeah, he kept saying whoopsie a couple weeks ago. Whoops.
Yeah.
What if it's whoopsie, there it is. Yeah. Oh, Heenan.
I wanted you to play audio from the very beginning of the show with something I didn't understand, like that effeminate hugs thing. Now at 13:07 with audio, he says something. I think Heenan says something else, which I'm trying to figure out what exactly is said, or maybe it's Schiavone.
All right, it's at 13:03. Let's see what you're talking about. Here it is.
He's in there, stays grounded. And Bagwell up to the center of the ring, drives. The elbow right down across the calf.
Did he say the shaft?
Did he mean shin?
Or maybe he said calf.
It's not like he combined.
I don't know. I heard he crossed the shaft. That's what I heard.
Hold on. Now you're going to make me do it again.
Center of the ring drives the elbow right down across the calf.
Calf.
Yeah.
He said calf. It's calf.
Okay.
Sound like calf.
Right.
What did you think he said?
Across the shaft.
Wow, okay.
That's real classy.
Why don't you just say dong, Tony? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Yeah. No. The calf.
There's Oaks doing a big leg drop the week they start talking about Hogan.
Okay, hey, brother.
Yeah. I mean, there's not really much to this match. I mean, I like the tease of the finish with Bagwell goes for his finish, the fisherman cradle suplex. And Rip Rogers goes to break it up. He's got it on Oaks. And Rip Rogers goes to break it up and ends up just elbowing Oaks, which is kind of fun. And then they go to the actual finish.
I was letting you go because we see it here. Bagwell with the perfect plex and Scorpio off the top. But I did like how they did that perfect plex and then Rip hit Oaks there. Or I keep wanting to call him Oates, but it's Oaks. It is Oaks. At least the graphics show that. 1, 2, 3, Scorpio and Bagwell win. And that's that. Any other thoughts?
No, this promo coming up though. Speaking of hairstyles,
Jesus Christ, Harper, lay your eyes on this.
The hell?
That's Steve Keirn, but I want you to just watch what he says, and yeah, it's not long, but here you go.
Fans, to my immediate left, a gentleman I've known for a number of years. He's a new face of World Championship Wrestling. I want to welcome to Saturday Night none other than Steve Keirn. What's this you got next to you, Steve?
Well, first of all, first things first, Gene Okerlund. There are the greatest array of wrestlers here in the WCW today, and it's only fitting that the greatest athlete, Steve Keirn, show up and be a part of the WCW.
You have a high opinion of yourself. That's not changed.
Number 2, Arn Anderson has been labeled Tag Team Technician of Wrestling by not only you, Okerlund, Tony Schiavone, and every other announcer in the WCW. I'm here to say that Arn Anderson learned everything he knows by watching Steve Keirn on television.
I don't know about that, Steve, in all due
There's
respect.
a lot of things you don't know, Okerlund. And third, and finally, here is a tuxedo top and a bow tie. The man that fits into that tuxedo top, that can strap on that bow tie, is walking around WCW, and he will be my partner. He is here, and I'm just waiting. Well, I am just waiting for him to come out and put this tuxedo top on.
You're telling me he's already here at WCW?
Did I stutter, Okerlund?
Well,
did you
I
not
just
hear me
wanted
plainly? Is there something in your ears, Okerlund? Did anybody not hear me? He is here walking around in the WCW.
Can't thank you enough, Steve Keirn and company. We're going to be back with more Saturday Night here on TBS.
Boy, this seems out of time and out of place, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Jeez.
When did the Fabulous Ones debut? Early 80s?
It's a long time before this. I mean, but the other problem that I see that and I'm like, I mean, we had the Fantastics and they would kind of wear not the sequin jackets like that or shiny, but I don't know, man. I'm like, boy, this don't look right for 1994.
He's hot.
Yeah. Yeah, don't you love the mullet with the balding top? I mean, nothing says
I love that.
stank on the hang low like than that right there, huh?
Looks like Kenny G almost. Not Kenny G. What's the guy? Michael Bolton. Remember him?
Yes. Oh my God.
This gimmick does not seem in the right place right here.
No, it doesn't.
No.
It seems very, very dated to say the least.
You would or you would have to have a 6-pack like Rick Rude and flawless hair to pull that off in 94.
Yeah.
Like
man.
you can't. I'm no disrespect to Steve Keirn. You can't look like he does right now to pull that off. Boogie, nothing about you says computer or technology in 1994. That's all I'm saying. And I like Steve Keirn, so I don't want to come across that way. It's just the gimmick is dated.
Yes. And that hair.
Oh my God.
The fuck? Cut that shit.
Sure. Well, we continue unless you got anything else, Crockett.
No, later Heenan says that he enjoyed seeing Keirn out there with those two dummies.
That's perfect because it wasn't
nice.
There was literally a dummy and Gene. So of course, well, we go to commercial and come back, and Mean Gene is in a crowd with a few lovely ladies. This is interesting because last week he was in the crowd with Cub Scouts, and he told the camera, or he said, "We're here talking about women with some Cub Scouts," but now he's literally with some women of age, I should say. Heenan is not happy, and he approaches Mean Gene, but we head back to kind of commercials before we come back. And I think Bobby was just jealous. I believe Bobby kind of wanted to join in on Mean Gene's fun. Thoughts, Crockett?
Well, it looks like they have like 5 of them are paid actresses, and then there's the one in the top right who's kind of like,
Whoa.
I don't think I'm supposed to be here on camera.
No, she's not a paid actor. The other 5 are.
Yeah.
The other chick's like just wearing a bra.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got a bra and a jacket over it. That's what it looks like.
I'd make a Seinfeld reference, but you wouldn't get it, Mills.
It's not that Seinfeld is not a bad show. It's just not better than King of Queens.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, right.
You can't compare Frank Costanza to whoever he played on.
You're right, because he, as Arthur Spooner, he was better.
Oh, get out of town.
King of Queens was just a regular standard sitcom.
What the fuck do you think Steinfeld was? Genius?
Better than that?
Nah, sorry. Seinfeld didn't have Leah Remini, so I don't know what to tell you.
Oh yeah, she's
You damn right. she was a smoke show. Woo.
I liked it better on that beach season of Saved by the Bell.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
I'll never forget. So my wife was always, we were together, King of Queens was on and stuff, or towards the end of the run. And I'm like, I'm like, don't you remember her from Saved by the Bell? Because she told me she watched Saved by the Bell. She's like, I don't remember that. I'm like, you don't remember her from the summer season of Saved by the Bell when they were at the beach club? And she's like, I have no recollection of that. So then I showed it to her. She's like, I don't remember these. I'm like, I remember them because I feel like, Harper, that was like we were in high school when that.
Oh yeah, definitely like 94
or 92, 93, maybe something like that. I don't know. Felt like around that time frame. But yeah, man, that was, boy, I thought she was cute back then, to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah.
I remember the first time seeing her, they had a spinoff on Saved by the Bell. They were models. It was these girls going to like modeling school. And she was Samantha Maselli's friend from back home in Brooklyn, like the tough Italian girl.
Said, who's the boss?
Yeah. It was a spinoff of Who's the Boss. And then she goes to this modeling school or something with these girls. And that show lasted just a few episodes. It didn't last for fucking anything.
Living Dolls.
That was it. Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I just looked it up.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
The
either.
only one. Right. I'm the only person that fucking remembers that show because it was a spinoff of Who's the Boss.
It aired for like 3 months.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there you go. That's why not many people remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was, like I said, Stacy Carosi was her name on Saved by the Bell during that summer. And then I remember when I started watching King of Queens, I was like, that's Stacy Carosi. I didn't know her real name, right? I was like, that's Stacy. And man, she was something else. Whew. She's still beautiful, if you ask me.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
She's buddies with J-Lo.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Thoughts and prayers to her for that. I'm just kidding. I'm just having fun, everybody. Don't get worked into a shoot.
But fuck, J-Lo seems crazy, huh?
I think many celebrities are a little off.
Yeah.
You get so far away from like reality. You got people around you just telling you what you want to hear.
That's it.
Right.
Yeah.
I think the further away you get from living like a normal, everyday human being, you become detached from what life is like, and you can't even help it at that point. You can't stay grounded because you're too far away from it.
Right. Like when was the last time you think Jennifer Lopez actually drove a car?
Yeah, 25 years ago. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, living color.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right. Well, let's continue.
Wait, this show. I'm sorry, man. The show Living Dolls. Vivica A. Fox was in it.
Really?
Oh wow. Fuck.
And then
okay.
She was replaced by Halle Berry at one point.
I didn't know that.
Jesus, how'd this show go away so quick?
Got me.
Living Dolls.
Well,
must have been really terrible.
It must have been. Speaking of things that aren't terrible, Harper, I've paused it here. Look at Ron Simmons' vest. He's about to wrestle Z-Man. What does that vest remind you of?
Mardi Gras.
I got that in my notes. I'm like, Ron Simmons looks like he's about to ride in a Mardi Gras parade in New Orleans.
Like he's about to be in Rex.
Dude, he's got this vest is green, purple, and gold trim. It's literally the colors of Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was my note. I cannot believe we're still seeing Z-Man matches, but I guess it is happening. And
you know what it looks like, Mike? Aaron Neville. With that mole on his head, bro.
You're so wrong.
Don't he know?
A little.
That's the kind of shit he would wear.
Aaron Neville would wear the vest with no shirt on underneath. Yeah.
Right, because he had a physique.
Yeah. Yep, he would. And we just saw him on the. I don't
know how much.
What was that? A Clash that we saw him on, or the pay-per-view? I can't remember which one it was. It was in Baton Rouge.
Clash.
Yeah, the Clash. Because Doc was like, "Why are we doing?" Doc, he's the curmudgeon. What are we doing? Why are we talking to him? I'm like, dude, you always look for a negative.
You know what I read about that? I read about that he bought a ticket. He wasn't paid to be there. He just bought a ticket and showed up. I guess they were so flabbergasted that a celebrity actually wanted to be there that they had to interview him.
Wow. So he actually's like, hey, you know what? Let's go to the wrestling show. I'm gonna buy a ticket.
I mean, I could see.
I think so. Yeah,
I could see him being like a wrestling fan. I mean, he would have been in New Orleans during JYD's heyday, and that ran the city at that point. Like, you could
Is he
not.
Still alive?
I think so.
Yeah.
No, he passed.
Aaron Neville passed.
Oh, did he?
Oh yeah.
You couldn't grow up. I mean, not grow up because he was older than that, but you couldn't live in New Orleans during JYD's heyday and not know who he was. It would be like somebody going, I don't know who Drew Brees is during his prime. That's the equivalent of it. I mean, I know that sounds crazy, but that's it. That's how it was at that point.
Oh, wait, I guess he's alive.
I thought so. I'm
How
like,
old is he?
why are you trying to kill him?
I don't know. I could have sworn. He says he's 84.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Damn,
I knew he was alive.
Old.
I mean, he's got a bunch of siblings, so maybe another Neville passed away.
Why not? Yeah, I really thought he was gone.
See?
His sister was a singer, too.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how much.
Okay, stop. Z-Man.
I love you.
Z-Man versus Ron Simmons. This thing doesn't go long. What do you have from it, Crockett, if anything?
I had at 25-37. There's a headbutt that I'm not sure connects with anything.
All right. Well, we're at 25-30. Let's see if the headbutt connects. Stop being critical of Ron Simmons, Crockett. What the hell's wrong with you? See, we got a body slam.
He's
here.
not listening, is he?
Oh yeah, he didn't touch him. He took that face bump and didn't even come close. But you know what's funny? Like, at least it wasn't a different angle where you really could have seen him miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simmons is going to hit the shoulder tackle off the top rope, and he's going to end up getting the win here. And Z-Man, thanks for playing, but you lose again to Ron Simmons, who they are doing nothing with, but it is what it is. So we'll leave it at that. Any other thoughts, Crockett?
Another kick out at 3 here.
Right.
Damn. I thought that was a finish.
That was maybe worse than Max Muscle.
Oh wait,
He's standing
on his
up.
he kicked out.
Yeah, he completely. Okay,
Wait.
I'm trying to see if he's trying to. So I'm trying to see if he's saying, "Oh, did he think he botched it?" So he
One, two.
See, I was trying to see if Ron
That was
Simmons had-
three.
it was 3. I was trying to. You see what he's doing though? He's trying to tell a ref that Simmons had the tights. Because when he first rolled up, you can see him grab his tights, but yeah, he popped up completely from that.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, see, Nick Patrick's asking him about it, but he didn't pull the tights. He kind of just pinned him. Thoughts and prayers,
I don't
dog.
know much, but I know I love you.
All right. From there, we go to a replay of Steamboat from Super Brawl, where Nick Bockwinkel promised Steamboat a shot at the title of the winner of Vader and Flair. So we are told Steamboat and Flair will happen soon at Spring Stampede, I should say. And then we go to a Colonel Parker promo. I'm going to play that because we always listen to what the Colonel says. Here it is.
Gene, you know, I'm going to throw a little bit of a wrench in your works out here. You know, I'm holding a contract right here. You're about to get your cart before your horse out here. I'm holding on to a contract here that says that my man, Steve Austin, now your United States heavyweight champion, has all the rights and has had for the last 3 months to any world title match. That's being Ric Flair is your world champion. He's going to be meeting my man,
Why does it say that?
You don't bother with the papers here. I'm telling you that. I'm throwing a wrench into your works here, and I'm making it very clear. If there's going to be a world's title match, it's going to be between Steve Austin himself, my man, the United States heavyweight champion, and Ric Flair.
Thank you very much, Colonel. Hopefully we'll have more on that later. Colonel Robert Parker. Stay tuned. We're going to be back after this.
Well, Colonel Parker says his man, Steve Austin, should be getting a shot at the title since he's the current U.S. champ, and Parker wants to know what the deal is there. So that was that. Harper, what do you think Colonel Parker's suit jacket smells like?
Maybe whiskey and Old English cologne. No, what's that stuff called? That was it, right?
Stetson?
Stetson. Oh, yeah, Stetson.
Not Stetson for women, right?
Not Stetson. No. Colonel Parker's a man's man. He would not wear Stetson for women.
Stetson. A little hint of whiskey.
Yeah. Unreal.
And definitely cigarettes.
Cigars.
Or cigar smoke. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was that. Did you have any thoughts from the promo, Crockett? I should ask.
No, I always love he shows them paperwork and Gene goes to look at it. He's, you don't need to see it. I'm telling you what it says.
Gene even puts his glasses on to see it. And he pulls it. No, don't worry about reading it. I said what it says. All right. So the next couple of segments are like positioning something that is going to happen on the main event. So I'm going to go through them real quick. So we get highlights of Austin attacking Pillman last week on the main event. And we see in this highlight, Austin has a sling on his right arm, and he's wanting to shake Pillman's hand for being the better man. But Austin ends up sneaking Pillman and beats him down. And they do all this to set up a match that's coming up on the main event show. That would have been the next day from when this aired on March 5th of 94. So after that happens, after Austin sneaks Pillman, which I agree with Doc, they left money on the table with this gimmick. Did you have anything from this replay, Crockett, before we continue, though? Well, I shouldn't even say replay, but it's airing.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of funny, like when he's saying he can't wrestle tonight, he's walking away, he goes, "I'll see you down the road," which became like a Austin thing and his podcast and all that stuff. So I thought it was kind of funny.
That's true. That's a good point. So then we end up in a match where we come back to Saturday night, and it is Pillman versus a gentleman by the name of John Stevens. I can't remember if we've seen this guy before. He looks like he teaches at Grace King, Harper.
Yeah.
He does. Anyway, this is going to be a quick match as Pillman takes him on. What do you have from this one, Crockett?
Boy, it just seems like they cut the nuts off Pillman, huh?
Yep.
He had like this nice edge to him, and I mean, even through the stuff with Fuller and the whole chicken suit and everything. Now he's just he comes out slapping hands, and it didn't really. He just seems like completely neutered here.
Yeah, kind of like a new Z-Man.
Yeah.
They Doc says it all the time. Like they just left money on the table between him and Austin. It's like they never really. We had the breakup. We had the chicken suit thing. I mean, that was good stuff. But then it's like lack of direction. You just let them flounder.
Yeah, I think they're a victim of like management changes. I think like when they were put together, and I think it was Bill Watts that came in and broke them up, and then Watts is gone, and then there's been like 3 or 4 different booker changes since the Blondes came together. So I think they're just kind of a victim of that, and yeah, they broke them up for really no good reason. I mean, I like Austin and Parker together, but I mean,
well, they just broke.
Blondes,
I mean, I say just broke up. Watts didn't break them up.
No,
that happened.
No, yeah,
that happened.
He was gone.
Yeah, he was gone. But when they got together, Austin always tells a story of he didn't want to tag with him at first because he was told, no, you about to get a run with the U.S. strap, which ironically he ends up with the U.S. title, but they took a detour. Like he knew he was about to get a run with the U.S. title when they put him with Pillman, and then they put him with Pillman, and they actually were very successful together. But no, the breakup happened. Watts was gone when that happened, but it's just it's like they broke them up, but then they never had a plan.
Yep.
Right.
There was no
which
it made I'm fine with the breakup, but then you don't do nothing with it after. It's like, oh, damn.
Yeah, it seems to happen a lot with tag teams. They just break them up for the sake of when they broke up the Dudleys in the WWF in the early 2000s. It's like, why?
Yeah,
just to do it, basically.
Oh yeah.
Well,
was that when he made the Reverend gimmick?
Yes, Reverend Devon.
Jesus.
Yeah, with Batista. I remember that.
Well,
yeah.
Like I said, it's weird because they literally set up a match for their C show, the main event tomorrow night. So it's odd. You broke them up and now we're finally having a match, but it's just really, really weird how they did it. Pillman beat John Stevens though with the drop kick off the top rope, missile drop kick. He cuts a promo after. It's quick and to the point. Says, I'm going to show Austin tomorrow who's the better man. And I don't know, it was fine. It's just meat and potatoes. But any thoughts, Crockett?
Yeah, like I said, there's the edge is gone. He's just I mean, he's not quite a white meat baby face, but he's in that ballpark, and it's not good. It sucks after what we've seen the past couple years.
Yeah, he's too good to be wasted like this. Speaking of things that are wasted, the next match we go to is one of Crockett's favorite wrestlers of all time, Jungle Jim Steele versus the Gambler. This match made me ridiculously angry. Wrong guy won. Jungle Jim, who this poor kid can't spell. Jesus Christ, I didn't have that in my notes, but I'm going to go back to it. There's a kid in the audience.
Oh my God. June Gel, man.
Okay,
it's
Jungle
cool.
should be spelled Jungle. This kid's got a piece of cardboard and it's spelled Jungel. Jungle.
Sound it out, you dumbass.
Jungle man is cool. Christ.
Man.
Not a ringing endorsement for the Atlanta school system.
I would say that was Doc, but that kid's got a Sting shirt on, so that's not possible. Good Lord. What if that was Zoncha when he had hair?
Yeah.
No. Oh, my God.
You think someone made that sign and just gave it to him?
Bruh, that would be a terrible rib against a 10-year-old.
From WCW, here.
I hope not. That's terrible.
Even Schiavone has to say something about it and says the kid can't spell.
That's nice when you got.
You want to play the audio?
Where's it at? Was it right there?
4301. Yeah.
Okay, hold up. Let me go back a little bit more. Only let me go back in 10-second increments. Here, I didn't even have Schiavone's note, and I missed it. Here it is.
Bring him over to the house and take a look at the new look for Saturday night. Jungle Jim Steele is cool.
Wow, there's a humanoid that can print. Wow.
But can't spell. Set to go.
Jesus. Just dunking on the kids in the audience.
That's nice.
Oh, my God. You can tell the times are different. Right now, a parent would hear that and go, I'm suing. All right. Jungle Jim Steele versus the Gambler. This match, like I said, it made me mad. The wrong guy's going to win. Jungle Jim Steele. I'm sure he's a good guy. The gimmick is so stupid. The gear is stupid. Bobby Heenan nailed it at the beginning. He said Jungle Jim might get the royal flush here, which is what should have happened. He should have got royal flush by the Gambler. The Gambler is a better gimmick than Jungle Jim. I'm sorry. It's the best part, too, in the match, I thought, was if you watch the very beginning, look at Harper. Look at the Gambler, how he attacks Jungle Jim. Watch what he does. Here it comes. Here it comes. He throws the deck of cards in his face and then boots him 3 times. Anyway, I thought this was I hate the gimmick. Crockett, what did you have?
Yeah, not much.
Yes,
yeah, I had some. I had the cards too, and I mean the steel trap is awful. Do you know that after this, he's in All Japan for years? Jim Steele.
I think you told me that the first time we saw him.
I mean, he had to have gotten better, I'm sure, but yeah, he was Jim Steele, and I think his name changed to like Lacrosse, I think was his name or something like that in All Japan, and he was there for years after this.
Bro,
so it's interesting.
I agree. Look at this.
Hopefully he didn't do the fucking steel trap over there.
Harper, look at this finisher.
What?
Well, I know you're watching the World Series. Look at when he's pinning him right here.
Baseball,
dude.
He's full of dong.
He's giving. I mean, like the poor Gambler.
He's face fucked him.
The poor Gambler's tonsils are getting bruised right here. I mean,
that's
Jesus,
real classy.
It's true. Look at that. I'm gonna make
his vine in his face.
I'm gonna make a gif of this. Look at that.
There's some humping going on. That's some humping.
Terrible.
Man, he just humped his face.
Bro, he just straight up bruised this man's tonsils. That's
his poker face.
My God.
I see what you did.
This was so damn stupid. I hated this. No disrespect for Jungle Jim. It's just a dumb gimmick. And of all things, Dusty Rhodes wanted this man to swing to the ring.
Yeah. I you see him hit the ropes there too?
What?
Dude can't even hit the ropes.
Did they show it? Oh yeah.
What? Yeah, they're gonna come back for the replay. Watch the replay.
I didn't even notice it on it. It's just dumb.
He hits the ropes. He almost like fucking goes through the ropes.
Did he not hook it?
No. Watch.
Oh, he sure did. Oh, he got lucky there.
Yeah.
If you ever talked to Bobby Blaze,
happened to Luke once.
Well, he didn't.
He went through the ropes.
He went through. It's easy to do if you can just get lackadaisical and just forget to just. Or if you're in a ring that's bigger than you're used to and your like timing's off, or even smaller, where you're used to like working maybe a certain size ring, let's say 18 feet, right? You can basically have the same amount of steps every time you go across and come back, go across and come back. And you can, if the ring's bigger, it throws off your timing with hitting the ropes and I don't know. But if you lay your back across, you better put your arm over the top, because those ropes, you get sweaty, man, and you just you'll slide like a fucking, you'll just go right through them.
Yeah, like that Akeem meme from.
Yep, that's what I was thinking of.
The Twin Towers. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, I'm gonna go to this promo now. It's Steamboat, and he is going to be interrupted by Colonel Parker, who's trying to make a point for his guy. So here that is.
Number one contender here at World Championship Wrestling. My guest, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Later, you're going to be seeing him team up with Arn Anderson, Double A, the Enforcer. Your opponents, Lord Steven Regal and his partner, United States heavyweight champ Stunning Steve Austin. What about this opportunity at the Spring Stampede against Ric Flair for the title?
Well, you know something, Mean Gene? I've been working on these negotiations for a year now, and several times they have broken down. I've had to go through a lot of red tape. I've even had to step on a few toes within the company to get to the status, to get me to that spot, that #1 contendership against Nature Boy Ric Flair, my good friend, currently the world's heavyweight champion at Spring Stampede.
Here you go getting your cart before your horse again. I told you earlier, I got a contract right here that says that the United States champion will be meeting Ric Flair for the World Heavyweight Championship. I'm going to be showing it to somebody who has authority out here. I'm talking about Nick.
Let me say something to you. I don't have a problem with you, and I don't have a problem with Steve Austin. But you're out here claiming that your man, Steve Austin, United States heavyweight champion's #1 contender. Well, I'll tell you something, like Gene had mentioned earlier, we've got a tag match coming up. I've got Arn Anderson, the Enforcer. You've got your man Austin, and he's got Lord Steven Regal. He wants to show me he's the #1 contender, but he can show me in about
I think you're trying to
you're
pull
going
a
to be
fast
seeing it. Good day.
Hopefully I can sort all of this out when we return right here on Saturday night.
Hold on there again, Gene. You putting your cart before your horse again. Dude, he's hilarious. I love him.
Yeah, he saved us from a second Ricky Steamboat promo on the show. They replayed the one from the pay-per-view. And then this year, my goodness. I mean, Ricky Steamboat, great in the ring, but I mean, he basically reiterated everything that was shown in the clip from. There's no reason to show the clip from the pay-per-view.
Only reason they were doing it is to eat up time.
Yeah.
That's it. All right. Well, we go to commercial and come back, and we go to Pretty Wonderful versus the Cole twins. Heenan is ready to murder Schiavone at this point. Schiavone keeps mentioning the announcement about Hulk Hogan later in the show, and Heenan is just getting hotter and hotter and more pissed off every single time as he thinks about it. He's just like, he can't get it out of his mind. And Heenan's so good on the commentary on the mic. He's just not letting it go, and he's ready to choke Schiavone at this point. What do you have from this match, though, Crockett?
No assassin.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Oh yeah, that's true, huh?
I'm trying to remember. I think he's like faded into the background. He's just office now. I think that's what they do now. I think he's done. I think he's kind of faded. He's still there, but he's like a producer at this point, which sucks.
That's a shame
because I mean, let's be honest.
You spelled that right.
Let's be honest about the assassin. I don't know if there's anything that's gotten more mileage from us than his face stuffed into that mask.
Yeah. I mean, you know what I noticed about him? He had to like speak through his teeth when he's cutting promos because he can't open his mouth. The fucking mask, like the death grip on his jowls is just, he can't even fucking open his mouth.
That's why Harper said he reminded him of Guido from Star Wars.
You like Guido, yeah.
And back when Harper said that, somebody put that on the Facebook group. They showed us side by side, and his mouth did look like Guido. It's so terrible, but you're right. It's like his face was so smushed in, he couldn't move his jaws, so he's just like kind of speaking through his. Let me tell you something, Dusty Rhodes. He's talking through his lips, and he can't open his mouth. Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like, and kind of sounds like it too. Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
There, you got a little more mileage out of it.
He's not even on here, and we're still talking about his fat-ass face stuffed into that mask.
That's nice.
And it's terrible because we never would plan it. But every time he came out, Harper's like, look at that, bruh. Just look at that. Why can't you get a new mask?
Yeah, exactly.
Every week, bro, look at him.
And that mask probably smelled like Jesus Christ.
He's still talking about it.
Imagine what that mask smelled like, bro. Because you know, that mask was decades old.
Just stale sweat.
just stale sweat and like saliva.
Shit probably smelled like Vienna sausages and funk.
That sounds gross.
God.
I used to love me some Vienna sausage sandwiches.
Man,
when I was
back
a
in the
kid.
day,
Bruh,
you
with the
ain't
mayonnaise
lying.
on it, bruh. Shit. My mama used to make them for me when I was a kid for school, right? And there'll be like 2 or 3 left, and they'll be like in a can in the refrigerator. I come home from school, and that water
Would
shit.
gel up.
I couldn't. I was like, no fucking way, bruh.
Yeah, that water would
throw 'em
gel.
out.
Yeah, it would gel up.
Yep.
I know exactly what you mean.
Nope.
Ugh, never had it, and it sounds fucking disgusting.
Really?
Yeah, never.
Oh,
Fuck,
boy.
dude, Vienna sausages, but that is shit, bro.
Here comes the promo. He's about to cut one on you. Anytime Doc says he hadn't had something, he's like, "What the f is wrong with you?"
You never had any like when you were a kid?
No, is that like a Southern thing? I don't know.
I think it's an American thing.
I think so too. I mean, it's on the shelf. I mean, everywhere I've ever been, I've seen it on the shelves. I think Spam is more a Southern thing, but maybe I'm wrong.
I've never eaten Spam either.
I'm not a Spam person, but Vienna sausages when I was a kid, I haven't had them in a million years, but Vienna sausages when I was a kid, yes.
How about
Steakums? Deviled
Steakums?
ham.
How about
I've
what?
had Steakums.
Deviled ham?
No, he's asking about Steakums.
Yeah, those were those sandwiches. Yeah, you would put them in a microwave, huh?
Think I've
It's
had
like
it.
thin
Nothing special.
meat sheets. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Yeah.
I know what they are.
Anyway,
that's what I ate up here.
Fucking deviled ham, bro.
No,
I
deviled ham.
Years ago, it'd been a long time.
That's some good shit, bro.
Bro, my mama used to
but
eat
you must
that.
have been
My mama used to eat that hog head cheese. Oh,
the big like glop of it.
Oh my God. It's like a Southern woman thing. That shit was. I couldn't eat it.
See, I didn't like that forever because it looks fucking nasty.
Oh my God, it looks
Dad
disgusting.
used to eat it. And
It's like head cheese. Is that what you're talking about?
Right.
Hog head cheese. Google it.
Ugh.
Yeah. And I was like, man, this shit's good.
Is it good?
Oh yeah, dude.
I could never
It does look
fix
fucking gross.
It looks disgusting. Like
dad
Assassin's
used to eat
Mask
that
disgusting.
Yeah.
Anyway, I want to
And
apologize.
sardines.
One of the Cole twins and Pretty Wonderful wins. That's all I got from that one, Crockett.
Well, let's check out the pile driver and the pin.
Okay, here
You
it comes.
want to-
Shortly.
Yeah. What?
We're gonna get a
Watch
pop
what
up,
happens
right?
here with the pile driver. First of all.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get one of those.
You're gonna get a pop up again. Somebody's not selling a move. I guarantee you.
Watch what happens.
Okay.
Look at this.
All right, here it comes. Orndorff's got him up. Oh,
Race to
Jesus
heart.
Christ.
Whoa,
He let go. He let go of the inner thighs.
Let's go.
He completely let go. Here comes a kick out. Well, at least he didn't pop up. He did kick out after 3, but he didn't pop up. We still
Well, he's already on his hands and knees.
What the hell is going on tonight?
Oh, already up.
He's up from it.
Oh, he went back down.
no,
His brother's like, get the fuck down, asshole. His
For
brother
real.
comes over to him and like kind of pushes him back onto the mat.
Oh boy. Yeah. That the way he took that pile driver wasn't too good. All right. Well, we'll continue. After that, we go to a promo. It is the Nasty Boys. I'm not playing this because I cannot listen to the Equalizer. The Equalizer has a promo during this interview, and he talks about his big brother coming in. So we basically get a tease during this promo of the Equalizer's quote unquote big brother who's going to come in. So stay tuned. I'm not going to spoil it. We might have even said it last week. I can't remember. But this is on the heels of the Nasty Boys jumping the Equalizer last week. So there's that. Did you have anything from this, Crockett? I can't listen to his promos. I'm sorry.
No, there's nothing.
I
Here to talk about.
I should say I listened to it already in preparation for the show. I don't want to listen to him again.
That's nice.
Right.
All right. We then go to Rick Rude versus Dave Hart in the next match. And Rick Rude is going to make quick work of him, but Dave Hart, that is. But what do you have from this one, Crockett?
Okay. Stay on this. Just watch the entrance here.
Okay.
Watch behind Rick Rude, right about here.
Okay,
Yes, 103.38.
Hold on, that thing is now holding a baby. I didn't want. Okay, remember the thing we were talking about earlier with the hair and the fluffy mullet and that thing?
Kid.
That thing now has a baby in its hands. You see?
Oh, is he
so?
a baby? Let's see.
The plot thickens.
That's a baby.
So what are you trying to say, Michael? Oh, it is.
Bruh, I don't know what that is now.
You see, maybe it is a girl.
Bruh, if that is a girl. Okay, hold on. I have a question. And then we're going to get back to what Croc is talking about. What's worse? That is a grown woman that looks like that? Or a teenage boy that looks like that?
A grown woman.
Yeah, it's better.
It's a bunch of dumb shit.
Bruh, because that hairdo is so gloriously pitiful. I don't know how else to describe it.
Why it's a kid?
Okay.
And why does he have a baby?
I don't know. Okay, what are we looking for here, Crockett?
All right, behind Rick Rude here in the crowd, speaking of babies.
The little kid that's being lifted up?
Yeah.
Jesus, like a rag doll.
Literally like how a few month old baby is here at a center stage taking in the action.
Kid up.
Oh, man.
Look at the kid. Jesus. That poor kid.
You're on TV.
Right. The kid's like, I don't know. Slow.
That kid's in his 30s now.
Yeah, I have to say that kid's probably a few months old right there. Maybe 8-9 months. I don't know. Didn't look like a 1-year-old at all, but all right. Anything else from this one?
I don't know what's the deal with the strap on the belt that he's holding it like that. I'm not sure what's going on, if it has to be repaired or something, but it's a little weird. Rick Rude is kind of holding the belt, and it's kind of like just the center plate almost. And I just saw that the side plates are there, but I'm not sure why he's holding it like that. He's not wearing it. It's a little weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I mean, this is our usual aggressive Rick Rude squash match. He works a headlock, and by working it, he really kind of works it and grinds it in on this kid, Dave Hart. Rude awakening, kind of sits on his chest, and 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, Dave Hart wasn't getting up. He knew.
Yeah.
He knew. Anything from the Rick Rude wins? Anything? Yeah, I see how he's still holding it like that. I don't know what the deal is.
Oh, yeah, maybe the strap was fucked up.
That belt has taken a beating. I mean, it's been around since 86 at this point, so it's been around for a little while. Anything from the Rick Rude promo after? He talks about having the door of opportunity slammed in his face, and Rude says Sting doesn't deserve a shot at his title, and Flair doesn't either. So he's like putting over himself as basically the champion at this point. And I don't know if anybody's going to argue with him. Rude says Sting has never beaten anyone to prove he is deserving, which I thought was a hell of a line because Sting has beaten Flair, but whatever. Good stuff. Anyway, your thoughts on the promo, if anything?
Well, it's tough to beat Divot Head when it comes to insults. He loves calling Mean Gene Divot Head, which is a personal favorite of mine. But that's just about it.
Divot Head.
Yeah, Rude's so condescending all the time. It's great. All right. Well, we're going to go to this next clip. And hold on, I'm going to hit play because Mean Gene breaks some news about Hulk Hogan. Here it is.
From the girders, believe it or not, here on Saturday night, I've got some big news. Coming up next week on this very television program, I am going to be showing you an interview that I will be conducting this week with the immortal Hulk Hogan. Yes, you heard me right. That interview will be taking place next week right here on... Heenan, what are you doing?
Tell me what you know about Hulk Hogan, and tell me now.
I don't have to tell you.
What? Don't say it.
Jack.
I am a broadcast journalist. I demand to know now what you know. Now.
Dig up your own news story.
If you think you're going to have a meeting with Hogan, if you think you're going to get a story out of him, you're wrong. I'm going to get it first, and you're out of work.
Introducing first from...
Bro, Bobby is about ready to kill Gene and Tony over this Hogan scoop. And you saw it right there. Doc is going to be back next week. The question is, will he survive?
Yeah. I like how he says he's going to be conducting the interview this week, and they're showing a video of him conducting the interview for next week.
Well, and they kind of made it sound like earlier we were going to get more than this announcement.
Yes.
Of Hogan. Like, they made it sound like we were going to hear from Hogan at the end of this week's episode when they were talking about it earlier, but now that's not happening. So, yeah, I love how they're showing. I'm going to tell you next week, and as they show footage of him talking to Hogan, but with no audio.
Yeah.
I just wonder if Doc's head's going to explode. He has.
And do you know
Go ahead.
Hogan was not signed at this time. They hadn't signed him yet. This could have all gone horribly wrong if he didn't eventually sign.
You know what's funny though? I would think he's got to realize if they're putting me on their television, then I got them by the balls.
Yeah.
Because it's like you've already aired footage of me on your show, even if I'm not signed. So are you saying you don't want to sign me, or I don't know? I just feel like I feel like it's almost one of those things where you almost give him a freebie, even though I'm sure he got paid. You know what I mean? But it's almost like you give him almost a freebie, and then you gave him that freebie, so now you got him by the balls. I don't know. That's just my thoughts, but I don't know. There's that.
No, I'm sure. Yep.
Here's Harper's favorite intro with Ricky Steamboat because he loves the dragons on the right and left side of Steamboat, right, Harper?
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, you just love that.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
This is going to be the main event of this week's show. It is Ricky Steamboat and Arn Anderson. Ricky's got the fire. He's got the dragons. The dragons are breathing, and they're taking on Austin and Regal. And as they're walking to the ring or during the match, there's plenty of KFC chants for Colonel Parker. And the last thing I'll say before I turn it over to you, Crockett, is Bobby Heenan is on the verge of a stroke over this Hogan thing that he just witnessed, and he cannot stop selling it during this match. But what do you have from it?
You got the TV champion and the U.S. champion teaming up. A lot of use of Sir William, which is not a strange thing to see in Regal's matches. He comes over to Arn's corner at one point and lures him and the ref over while Austin comes in and breaks something up and kind of takes over on Steamboat. And there's an umbrella shot later on. At one point, Heenan says the ref doesn't see it, so it's legal, which I'm not sure is really how it works. But a lot of that's good tag work too. Of course, you got Anderson in there and lots of guys who know what the hell they're doing.
I had a note at this little timestamp right here. If you could just watch the kind of exchange, Arn and Steve Austin are in the ring, and they're in the corner just working each other over, and they kind of, I don't know, it just seemed like a nice little exchange between the two as they kind of go at it. Some chops and whatnot. But you got go ahead.
They do a great job teasing the tag, which kind of upset me at the end. The way they just kind of took all of that work and then just kind of fucking shit on it, because they do some great false tags and teasing the hot tag and stuff like that, and then at the end Arn just comes in and it breaks down. I had 123.40 for Ed's, and I said a great tag tease. So I'm not quite sure what that is, but
Austin's got Steamboat in the abdominal stretch, and I guess Steamboat's he gets out of it, and he's gonna work towards the corner, and I guess right there, Austin catches him and plants him in the middle of the ring, stopping him from getting to Arn. That was a good little tease because he gets out of it and you're like, all right, he's going to make the tag, and nope, ring's cut off. Good shit, pal.
And they do another great tease coming right up here, and luring Arn in, tag wrestling 101, and he stops them before they make contact, so it's perfect. Arn has not touched these guys in 5-7 minutes. The crowd is getting whipped up into a frenzy. When Arn tags in, it's going to be fucking hellfire and brimstone. And then they
they just squander it. I'm not sure why. I guess we're getting to it here soon.
What were you about to say, Harper, before Crockett was saying something else?
They both were in black tights and in the white boots.
That's true. I didn't think about it till then.
Yeah, it's the first thing I noticed.
You are right, that's Crockett. They did all this work, and if there is one thing to be critical of, like where because Steamboat sells his tail off. Like, he's taking the heat. Austin and Regal cut the ring off. They work Steamboat over and over. But then out of nowhere, Arn's just like, I'm tired of it. There's no hot tag. Arn says, I've seen enough. He comes in to help Steamboat, and we end up no hot tag. Now, the crowd was into it. They didn't seem to care. But technically, you don't have a hot tag, so I guess that's not how a tag match is supposed to work. But on the outside, Sir William, he tries to hit Steamboat, but Steamboat ducks and ends up chopping. There was, and he chops Sir William, and Steamboat goes to the top rope, hits the crossbody on Austin, and our U.S. champion eats a pin. So I guess you didn't like the finish, is what I'm hearing, Crockett.
I mean, that finish is pretty cool right there. I just didn't like how they didn't deliver on the hot tag, but I mean, I guess the same was, it accomplished the same thing essentially.
Yeah, that was a good match.
Yeah,
it was a good match.
Look at the crowd behind them; they're going nuts.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like the crowd was really, really into this thing.
Yeah,
even though Mr. Referee over here didn't get his hot tag.
I just thought, like, you teased it so much, it was perfectly done, and then you just kind of like, all right, I'm getting in there.
You really do mimic Doc, and you don't realize it on this show, because he will always find the thing to nitpick. In my opinion. Just my opinion.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for, right?
It's exactly what you're here for, to fill in that role. That's true. All right. Well,
I like that too, that he was going for the sunset flip, and he it's hard to explain but he ended up hitting the crossbody on Austin, pinning him.
Good stuff. Well, we got one more thing before we close out the episode. There's a promo from guess who? Colonel Parker again. It's like Jim Cornette and Smoky Mountain Wrestling. We can't get him off the TV right now, right? Let's go to Colonel Parker here to see what he's got to say before we hand out the awards and the Toot Toot and the Rolex and the ratings and all that. Here it is.
Come back to more WCW Saturday Night. With me at this time is Colonel Robert Parker, Commissioner Nick Bockwinkel, taking your complaints under advisement. As I understand, next week on this very television program, it's going to be United States heavyweight champ, stunning Steve Austin, locking up with Ricky Steamboat. The winner of that match will be meeting WCW heavyweight champion Ric Flair at the Spring
I hope
Stampede.
he don't think he's doing us any favors with us. I'm holding a contract right here that says that we had a match with Flair anyway. Then we get a flim-flamming out here in front of everybody. I want to guarantee you something. As upset as you see me, Steve Austin is 5 times worse. And Steamboat's got that to look forward to right here next week. Steamboat, your days are going to end right here next week. Count on it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that sets the scene for next week on WCW Saturday Night.
So Colonel Parker is not happy at all with what's going down here. He does not. He thinks his guy is getting the Roy under the stick. All of a sudden, Steamboat is at the top of the heap to get a title shot, and basically Colonel Parker's mad and not having it. Any thoughts, Crockett?
No, I guess they know where the money is. So the third harp promo of the night for Rob Parker.
Yep. So on that note, we got to rate it, hand out the Toot Toot Award before we get out of here. Before we do that, just a quick reminder. Once again, consider becoming a patron at tinyurl.com/PatreonBTT. That is where you can get all of our WCW pay-per-view reviews dating back from here to 1985, along with the Clash of the Champions as well, the JV Goon Squad shows, and the currently running hot shows, Ask Harper. 3 parts are out right now, so make sure you become a patron. That way you can get all that Patreon gold. tinyurl.com/PatreonBTT is where you can sign up. All right, let me throw it to you, Crockett. Time to rate this thing. What are you going to give this one?
No, Harper's first.
Okay, Harper, what are you going to rate this one?
I mean, this is just whatever, man. Nothing really special happened.
Man,
Steve Keirn, come on.
Yeah, Steve Keirn. What about him?
Yeah, that was great. That was great. Fuck. Yeah, Steve Keirn.
Yeah, he was great. All right.
He gets the Rogaine.
The Rogaine? Instead of the Rolex. Okay, so what are you going to rate it then? A C minus?
Yeah, for real. C minus.
So we got a C minus. What are you going to give it, Harper? I'm sorry, Crockett.
I mean, it was pretty much nothing happened in the show, and until the main event kind of brought it alive. I guess I'll give it a. I'm teetering on a C plus.
Oh boy.
The main event was good, so I'm with you. I'm going to give it a C plus as well. Colonel Parker was good too in his promos. You trying to push your cart before your horse, there, Gene? Yeah, I'm gonna go C plus. So we're close. We're not far off. But that leaves the Toot Toot award. So you want to go Crockett, or you want to throw it at Harper?
Oh, it's Harper.
All right, Harper. Who's getting your Toot Toot or your Rolex or your Rogaine? You can give out the Rogaine. You already did, but
no, Colonel Parker.
All right, Colonel Parker gets
because he worked fucking double duty, triple duty. He was everywhere.
You should piss Doc off and give it to Hogan, Crockett. We can't do that.
I can't in clear conscience. Yeah.
All right.
Next week. That's your role next week.
Oh God, I should do that just to piss him off. I might do that. All right, I might do that. But who are you giving yours to this week, Crockett?
Oh man. That person with the mullet.
Mullet boy.
That's a hell of a mullet, man. All right. So, are you being serious?
Let me give it the tag main event. I mean, even though I picked it apart as I'm want to do, it was a good match. Crowd was on their feet, so let's do the main event.
So, no Jungle Jim Steele for you.
Not this time. No, I'm biding my time.
All right, fair enough. I'm going to give mine to Colonel Robert Parker. He gets it because he's just the man. Putting your cart before your horse, Tony. And on that note, that just about wraps things up. But before we do that, I want to throw it to Crockett to ask him what's going on with the WPAN lately, sir.
Oh, man. There's going to be a powwow happening this weekend, tentatively scheduled. I'm going to meet up with the Kingpin, and we're going to see what we can do to do something. No promises.
Right. No promises. So the same status as 2-3 years ago is what I'm hearing.
That's nice.
Okay. That's really good. All right. Well, on that note, I want to remind everyone once again, please consider becoming a patron. tinyurl.com/PatreonBTT is where you can sign up, get all of our 400 plus. We got to be close to 500 now. Patreon exclusive audio shows. tinyurl.com/PatreonBTT plus video versions of most of the shows we do, the JV Goon Squad shows, the World Class shows, all of that available on Patreon. tinyurl.com/PatreonBTT. On that note, Harper, it's time to get out of here, man. Why don't you hit the tagline and we will roll.
Book it, bitch.
Hey, everybody, it's AIEZE, Eric Bischoff. And let me tell you something. If you're not already a Booking the Territory Patreon subscriber, you're missing out on the real deal when it comes to classic wrestling talk. Doc, Harper, and Mike, they're not just fans. They live and breathe this stuff. And here's the kicker. Over on their Patreon page, you get even more. We're talking deep dives into the Clash of the Champions. Every WCW pay-per-view through early 1994. Classic world-class championship wrestling. And yeah, even those off-the-wall JV Goon Squad shows. This isn't cookie-cutter podcasting. This is the kind of unfiltered, entertaining, can't-miss content that makes you remember why you fell in love with wrestling in the first place. So do yourself a favor, head over to Patreon, search Booking the Territory, sign up, and get in on the action. Trust me. If you love old school wrestling, this is where you want to be.